Just because Capricorn season is officially over doesn't mean I can't show you how I made this sweatshirt. Hey guys, my name is Tanya and thank you for joining me. In this video, I'll show you how I used Embrilliance Essentials and the free envelopes library to create this design. Let's go. On the Embrilliance website at embrilliance.com, there is a section that archives their project blogs with their project ideas. Now, often these project blogs include a free design download along with instructions on how to use the software to complete the project. The envelopes library was included in a previous blog, and that's what we'll be using today to get the arch look that I'm going for. So you can sign up for the newsletter to receive the latest blog, coupon codes, and Embrilliance news, or you can peruse the project section on their website and see if there are any projects there that interest you. And since we're talking about the envelopes today, I'll just use the search feature and type in envelopes, and that will take me directly to the blog post. Inside the blog post, the shapes that you'll see here are the shapes that will be included in the download. There'll be instructions on how to install the envelopes library once you download it, and then instructions for how to use these designs. Once the library has been installed, you'll go up here to the Merge Design option, which looks like a gear with a downward pointing arrow. I'll click on that. And in the catalog, you want to make sure that you have Embrilliance envelopes selected as your catalog of choice. I'm going to use the bridge up design, and I'll click OK. Now when that comes in, you can see that it has the ribbon and the words bridge up in the center, and when you click off of it, the words curve to the shape of the ribbon. And so what I'm going to do is just highlight the envelope and resize it a little bit to fit my hoop that I'm using. I'm using the 13 by 8 minor hoop for this design. And I want to make it fill the inside of the hoop. So once I've done that, I'm going to go down to the letters and I will change the letters that the words is actually inside of the ribbon. And I'm going to use Capricorn. I'll go down here and select the font that I want to change it to. I'm going to use Varsity Outline. And then once I click off of it, we'll see how that forms the shape in the hoop that I'm looking for. I think I probably can resize it a little bit bigger to fill out the hoop space. Okay, that should be good. Now, I don't want the actual ribbon to display. When this comes in, the satin border is what makes up the ribbon and that has stitches associated with it. I'm just going to get rid of those satin borders. That will leave me with the envelope shape, which does not have any stitches associated with it, and the word that I've put in here, which is Capricorn. I'm going to do a little bit more resizing to make it a little smaller. And I will move it over just a little bit, and I think that looks good. And I'll also get rid of this extent symbol because I don't need that as part of the design. It doesn't have any stitches associated with it. There, we have satisfied the issue with the design appearing to be outside of the hoop. So at this point, what we want to do is save the file. I'm going to save it as a stitch in a working file. That way, if I need to make any edits or updates, I will still have the working file saved. And you'll want to make sure that you save it using the file type that your machine supports. My machine supports DST, so I will save it as a DST file type. Now once I do that, I'm going to transfer this over to my machine and we'll go ahead and stitch this out. Now, I think this turned out amazing. Before we get out of here, I do want to say that using the envelopes feature is not the only way to curve your text within the software. It just happens to be my favorite because I don't have to worry about manipulating each of the letters to get the look that I'm going for. I can just drop my word in the envelope and the curvature is perfect every single time. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. And before you head out, make sure you hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.